I am wrapped up pretty warm this morning because it is still very chilly and very fresh, but it is just stunning. I love my morning walks, and I just woke up this morning and I thought today is a day for a morning walk. It is such beautiful weather. Oh, honestly, it's just stunning. Cannot believe how fast this stream is going though. That is just crazy. This is one of my favourite spots. I just love it. I love how the moss on this stone here, a carpet of moss, it is just beautiful. And I always imagine having a dog and the little dog like going down here and jumping in the stream. Oh dear. Definitely muddy though, definitely muddy. So, welcome back to a new vlog. I hope you are all doing really well and looking forward to spring, because it feels like spring is really on the horizon now. I know that we have probably a few sporadic days of rain, but we are definitely getting a few more sunny mornings, and it really does make me very, very excited. I have been doing a little bit of kind of pre-spring prep, and I know lots of people are quite funny about the term pre-spring, but I love it because I just feel like, well, you guys know I love to plan, and I always just find that planning things before the season, then I hit the season and I'm like, hit the ground running. I'm literally ready to go. So I just love it. I've always been that way. It's funny, I was actually speaking to my mum last week, and we were talking about how when I was younger I used to kind of do all the things that I do now, but in like a child way, kind of like a childlike way, like just making a massive effort for things and loving hosting and making everything into kind of a thing. And she said that when I was little, Valentine's Day was coming up and I really wanted to have my friends around to do like a Galentine's thing. I think I must have watched quite a lot of American shows on like Disney Channel and stuff, and I had 3 of my friends over for a sleepover, and I created these different stations, like a manicure station with nail varnish, a pedicure station, a little facial station, and I remember I had this Bratz like annual thing. I think I got it for Christmas, and it was like how to make your own face masks, and I made some face masks out of yogurt and I don't know what else, like oats or something, and we sat in my bedroom and went through all these little stations, and I bought like heart-shaped chocolates and like put banners up, and it's just so funny because I feel like when I was little it was just such a me thing to do, and all my friends know that I am that person that if I'm doing something I am gonna do it like all out. So yeah, we were just talking about that the other day, and we were saying it's funny because I used to have a little Wendy house and I would act like it was my house, and I'd make it all nice and put new curtains up and just like all little bits and bobs that now I'm an adult, I am actually doing that in real life, and it's just so funny. It's so weird how things work. But anyways, yes, so I'm pretty sure that spring, the official start of spring, is a few weeks away, and I just cannot wait. Actually, now I'm in the full sun, it's not that cold. I am just so excited for spring this year. We have so many things that we want to do. I really want to do some more hosting. I want to do more cooking and baking and get the barbecue out and just kind of make a bit more of an effort in the week, because often in the week Jack gets back from work and, you know, things aren't as fun as the weekend because he's tired and he's had a really long day at work and we've got to get up early the next day, but we can still do all those little things that we love. So that is one of my intentions for spring, definitely. So today, it is Tuesday, and yesterday I had a very typical Monday at my desk, chores, doing bits and bobs, getting content ready to go live, just all the boring things on my laptop. And today is a filming day, so I thought I would start it off with a lovely walk and just enjoy some fresh air and the sunshine and the nature. It is just wonderful. Also have some new in bits that I have ordered ready for spring. A couple of staples, a couple of things that I really wanted to upgrade in my wardrobe or have in my wardrobe. So I'm going to show you those a bit later as well, because I have got them out of the packets and tried them on already and I really love them. So I want to show you them before they sell out, in case you are in the market for anything. But yes, oh, it's just so wonderful. And actually at the weekend we were having a little chat about what we want to do in terms of the house. A couple of little bits, like we still need to finish off the stairs and the hallway, and we need to finish off the kitchen with a couple of things. So I'm very excited. We've got quite busy weekends ahead of us with getting some of this stuff done, so I will try and vlog it as much as I can when we're doing things and take you on the journey with me. I actually ordered the wallpaper for the guest room. If you watched a video a couple of weeks back, I was talking about the mood board to just completely finish that room off, and I ordered the wallpaper, so that will be happening in the next couple of weeks. I'll be doing that when I've got a spare day and just get that room completely finished. And then we can move on to the next project, because I feel like in true Lauren style I'm always doing about 100 different projects all at once, and it gets a bit confusing and things end up not getting finished. So yeah, I really want to just try and tie up all the loose ends and get things done. This is my morning setup to get a little bit of work done. For the first hour, I always like to do a bit of a power hour, but I've had an hour's walk, so that is very good. And I'm ready to tackle Tuesday. Today is a very exciting day because I am just about to leave to go and get my hair done. Something that I haven't done in a very long time. I did get my hair cut at Larry King a few months ago, but apart from that, I haven't been in a salon for a good couple of years. It's actually been a very long time since I last went to a hair salon and had my hair done, so I'm really looking forward to it. I've decided that I want to get a little bit of lightness just put through my hair, just to break it up a little bit. I'm definitely back to my natural colour now. I haven't got any extensions in. I haven't had extensions for a good year and a half. If you followed me for a while, my hair used to be blonde and it was very blonde. I had balayage a lot of times and my hair was probably from here down very blonde, and it started breaking off. It started snapping. My hair was in such bad condition because I just over bleached it. So I decided that I wanted to completely have a break. I went back to my natural colour. I had a lot cut off. I'd had extensions in it when it was blonde because it was so short and snapping off and so fine. And I just literally went cold turkey and stopped everything. Let it grow out, let it do its thing. And honestly, it's the best thing I ever did because the quality of my hair is so much better. It's so much thicker and it just feels so much healthier. But my natural colour is very dark. And as much as I love dark hair, I just would quite like a little bit of lightness. It will also add quite a bit of texture to my hair, a bit of depth, so that when I'm curling it, it has a bit of light through it. And I think spring, summer, I really enjoy little bits of lightness. So it's not going to be blonde, it's still going to be brunette, but just a couple of little highlights put through. And I'm looking forward to it. My hair also goes very orange, very warm toned in the winter. You can kind of see there it goes super, super orange. So it's going to be nice to have a bit more of an ashier colour running through. And spring, summer, my hair does lighten quite a lot. So I think it's just going to be nice and fresh. And I'm just in the mood for a bit of freshness. So I washed my hair yesterday and I've just literally left it. I didn't style it yesterday. So I woke up like this. But today's outfit, which is why I picked up my camera, because I wanted to show you it, because I really, really like it. So this is a very easy everyday look. These jeans are from Shona Joy. I've had these for a while actually, and I did cut the bottoms just so they were my perfect length, but I'm sure you can get these from other brands. And then I've just got my Holland Cooper navy knit, and I've just popped on this jacket, my new and Other Stories bomber style like cropped jacket, and I just love this. I think for spring this is going to be a firm favourite. I've got my YSL bag and then my Chloe trainers, and that is me ready. I just wanted to wear something really comfortable, and these wide leg trousers are so comfortable, just to sit there for a good few hours. I was going to take my laptop, but I don't think I will. I think I'll just use this as a bit of time away from my laptop, because I have been glued to it this week, working on something very exciting. It's a bit of a passion project, but I've wanted to do this for a really long time, and we'll chat about it later. I need to get on my way because I will be running late. So yeah, I will hopefully film stuff in the hair salon. I haven't been there. I've been there before for other treatments, but not for the hairdressers. So I'm very excited. It's a gorgeous converted barn, really local to me. So yeah, hopefully I can film in there and I don't get too awkward. What a beautiful morning it is. It's not even 7 AM yet, and wow, sunshine on the first day of March. Absolutely incredible. Good morning. It is much later than those clips that I just filmed of the sunrise. We have had torrential rain, pitch black, hailstones, and it's now kind of blue skies. It's been a bit of a morning. I have been doing my Friday morning cleaning, and I've just sat at the desk in the office to get on with some work, and I thought I need to talk about my hair because I left you in the salon yesterday and I haven't spoken about it yet. So I have just styled it a little bit this morning. I've just kind of flicked it in with the straighteners, but honestly I cannot tell you how happy I am with this colour. It is just everything that I imagined. I kind of said to Georgie that I wanted like honey creamy blonde, but really subtle, really soft highlights through the ends. I knew that I wanted it to kind of come up a little bit higher, so you can probably see on my fringe it does come up a little bit higher. You can kind of see there in the natural light. She did a gorgeous root melt, so it's really subtle, really soft, and it's just really lightened up my hair, but still keeping it brunette, so that underneath is still really, really lovely. My natural colour is still coming through. Honestly, I am just so happy with it. I cannot even tell you. I was over the moon when I was in the salon and she dried it, and the first time I properly saw it all, I just couldn't believe it. And I feel like you can tell by the clips, I just keep saying, oh my god, I love it so much. So yeah, I am really happy with it. And we decided to do a little bit of tapering around the front. So rather than getting layers cut in, because my hair is quite fine, I have a lot of hair, but it's quite fine, and my texture of my hair is quite smooth and flat. So if I had layers cut in, it would almost shorten my hair and make it feel a lot thinner. So we decided to go for feathering around the front. If I bring this round, you can probably see. So I've got almost like this feathered effect, kind of a bit like the Jennifer Aniston haircut, I guess. Just so that I've got that texture at the front, and then when I flick it in or blow dry it, I've got kind of my fringe at chin height, and then I've got this almost like staggered layered effect, and I love it. I mean, my hair's looking a little bit ratty right now because I've just had it up in a clip while I've been cleaning, but honestly, I am just over the moon. So I went to By the Studio, which is in kind of like Chegworth area around Maidstone, and Georgie did my hair, the GH Lounge. So if you're looking to book in, then that is where I went. I am a fully paying customer, just to disclose, but I am just over the moon. I definitely need to brush my hair. It's really knotty because I've had it up in a clip, but I love it. I'm so pleased. So yes, last night I got back from the salon, had loads of emails to catch up on and work bits, so I just sat on my laptop for the evening. Jack got home, we cooked some dinner. I made my chicken satay with rice, and I think that was the best one I've ever done because I did it all in the pan together rather than doing the sauce separate, and it was unbelievable. I'll have to talk you through the recipe one day because it is very good. And I kind of just made it up. I just kind of winged it, but I make it every week and we absolutely love it. And what else did we do last night? Oh, we watched quite a bit of TV. We have been trying to find good things to watch in the week, and we've been kind of struggling finding shows and series and things like that to watch at the moment. We really love MasterChef, is one of our favourites. We tend to watch The Professionals a lot. We go back and watch old series and we're always watching it. I don't know why, we just really love it. Fun fact, Greg Wallace actually lives very near to us, and so does Paul Hollywood. Random. I drive past Paul Hollywood's house pretty much every day, and Greg Wallace's as well. Yeah, I just love Greg Wallace. I think he's amazing. I think he's hilarious. So we're always watching that. We also are loving George Clark. Anything that George Clark does, I will be watching. I am obsessed with him. I really wanted to find out more about him the other night, so I started Googling him, and I found on Mumsnet a forum about him, and all these mums were like swooning over George Clark. I thought it was so funny. But I wanted to find out if you could actually pay for his service and like how much it is, and I was just really intrigued. So yes, love George Clark's shows. Also love Marcus Waring, Monty Don, Alan Titchmarsh, all of those kind of like housey garden shows we love. We get so many ideas from them. But we were struggling to find like a good documentary, something to really get our teeth into. And we saw the British Airways Killer documentary on, so we recorded it. We watched, I think it was the first and second episode we watched last night, and I believe we've got one more to go, which was on last night. And oh my goodness, if you haven't watched it, I really recommend you do. I hate saying that things are a good watch when they're a true story about a horrific, terrible, tragic thing that's happened, because it's so insensitive to say that it's a good watch. It's such a fine line between, like, it must be really difficult for producers when they're creating documentaries and TV shows like that, because they need to tell the story in an entertaining way, but it's real, and you've got to be so sensitive to those people that have lived that tragic experience, and something that they're never ever going to get over. But I honestly had goosebumps the whole time. I think I cried for 90% of the programme. I was just so in shock. Me and Jack kept pausing it and discussing it and just saying, what the hell? It's just so scary that things like that go on. And do you know what? It really makes you realise that you have no idea what is going on behind closed doors in anyone's life. And if someone's in a bit of a grumpy mood, or if someone's having a bad day, sometimes you really just have to take that with a pinch of salt. And I know I've spoken on here before about people being grumpy and not smiling and just, you know, just general being a bit grumpy, but you don't know what's happened in their day. And it's a real good reminder to kind of always take things with a pinch of salt. But that story, honestly, my heart goes out to the families and the friends and all the people connected to that poor lady. It was just, oh, awful. It was actually sickening. And it's always the people that are so lovely, so heartwarming, so kind and caring that are hurt the most. And it's just awful. And following on from that, from one tragic, terrible narrative to another, we then watched The Rescue, which is a documentary based around the really scary time when, I think it was in 2019 potentially, 13 Thai schoolboys in a football group got stuck in a cave. You might remember it from the news. I certainly did remember it, but I definitely didn't know as much as I knew from after watching the documentary. Oh my gosh, again, I cried the whole time. I felt sick watching it because I didn't know the outcome. I did slightly follow it on the news, but I'm not a huge follower of the news anyway. And I remember seeing the footage on the news of when Rick first went up into the cave and spotted all the kids, and their faces, their poor little faces, were just sat like all huddled up, and they just looked terrified, absolutely terrified, but they were still so calm and collected and positive. Oh my god, it was just incredible. They all just came together for one task and one task only, and they did it, and it was just amazing. So yeah, that's my TED talk on TV. But I really recommend watching it if you haven't. So I'm at the desk. I've cleaned the house, it's lovely. I still need to hoover and put a wash on, but I had some emails coming in, so I've sat at my desk and I'm going to spend the next couple of hours working on a bit of a project that, it's a bit of a passion project, but it's something that I've wanted to do for a really long time. And I've kind of felt like within social media, I know I talk about this a lot, kind of like slowing down, slow pace, slow living, all of those things. And it's something that I felt so strongly about, especially, I mean, I always have, but moving to this house, it's really reaffirmed it in my mind, because I feel like I've just really connected to being outside, being in the garden. I found such a love of looking after our house, designing our house, cleaning it, organising it, doing the garden, like putting all my love and efforts into those areas. And I've absolutely loved it. And it's something that has made me feel calm and just like that sense of peace. And I've always loved doing things like that, but I've never really pinpointed it and realised it. So yes, I kind of wanted to do something that was separate from the other social media apps, separate from kind of that fast pace, like short attention span, being so consumed with so much media. I wanted to just do something a bit more slow and kind of a bit old school, I guess. And I just really felt this need and this kind of like gap in my workspace of something like this. And it will be a little bit of an extension of my platforms. I would say it's more so an extension of my YouTube, but a different format. And I really hope you guys like it. I think you will. I think it's something that you can dip in and out of, and you can kind of use it as and when you want. But yeah, it's kind of like a nice destination to finish off all of my other video imagery content. So yeah, I'm very excited about it, and I know it's quite annoying because I haven't actually said what it is, but I don't know when I'm going to launch it yet. I'm a bit unsure, so I really hope you like it, and I will obviously update you when it's launched. And it's not groundbreaking, it's nothing huge. I don't really need to launch it per se, but yeah, I kind of want to kind of make it into a bit of a thing, and I'm mainly just doing it for you, really. It's nothing about me, to be honest. It doesn't really benefit me. I'm not going to get any kind of gain from it. It's just something that I've really felt a need to do. So yeah, that is what I'm working on at the moment, and that's what's taking up all my time and my laptop time. Let me show you my outfit, because I've kind of elevated one of my favourite loungewear sets really easily, and I just really love it. I wanted to wear a shirt and a jumper today because I always find it comfortable and I still look quite smart. And as I said, my friend Beth is coming over for lunch, so we usually just sit on the sofa, chill, we both wear our comfies, but I kind of wanted to look a little bit smarter. So I've layered a white Oxford shirt, this is H&M, underneath my Hush kind of really soft loungewear set, and I absolutely love it. So the chocolate brown little sweatshirt, I've got the joggers on. These joggers are probably one size too big, but it's not the end of the world. And yeah, I just really love this. I think this is such a perfect at home, like just cleaning, doing bits and bobs, sat at my desk. I feel quite put together and like I've got dressed for the day, but I'm still really comfortable. And I absolutely love this set so much. You know I love chocolate brown anyway, but this is just gorgeous. I would love them to bring this out in like a cream or an oatmeal-y colour. I think that would be gorgeous. So I am going to carry on doing my laptop stuff, and I will probably reconvene with you when my food shop comes and it's time to start making lunch, because I'm gonna do a risotto, definitely. I wasn't sure, and now I think, yeah, I definitely will. Also, the sun is just coming out, which is lovely, so hopefully it stays out. On a side note, how beautiful is my office view? I just love sitting here. I've moved my desk over to the window, and I mean, my Valentine's flowers are looking a little bit sad. I think these need to go now. But yeah, this view is just so wonderful. And when we sorted out this border along the front here, oh my gosh, it's going to be so heavenly. I'm thinking of planting hydrangeas along the front here with a little box hedge, and then I need to decide what to do down here as well, because currently there's loads of random bulbs. I don't know if you can see. Oh yeah, loads of random bulbs are growing up here. I've tried taking pictures of them on my app, but I've got no idea what they are, so yeah, I'm not really sure. But I need to do something with that because it just looks a little bit weird, and this is just looking a bit messy and sad, isn't it, really? So that's going to have a big glow up this year, and then my view will be fabulous. I've been getting a little bit sidetracked, and I've started looking at inspo for the office, and I've been mood boarding, and I just really want to come up with some kind of idea for this room. I'm getting a little bit itchy feet with this room. I think because I spend a lot of time in here and I'm always sat in here, it just doesn't feel how I want it to feel. It just doesn't feel finished, and I need to just bite the bullet and order some bits and get going with it. But that has reminded me that I popped into HomeSense this week, and I didn't vlog it because I just met with my mum. We just had a really lovely morning, strolling about. It was really nice and quiet, and I wasn't planning on buying anything, but I did pick up a couple of little bits that I wanted to show you. Just things, I mean, these things are all for the kitchen, so just things that I can kind of add in here and there, little practical bits. Firstly is this salad bowl. I love this green cabbage leaf style. I really love the cream vein that runs through this. I think it's such a nice texture, especially doing tablescapes outside in the garden when I'm hosting. I think this is going to be beautiful. Big salad in here. This was $16.99, and yeah, I just think this is going to be so lovely on the middle of a really lovely tablecloth. I cannot wait to start dining outside. I'm so excited about it. And then I also just got some new tea towels because all of our tea towels get so ruined and Jack ends up using them in the garden. So I bought a pack of 3, really nice actually, waffle striped tea towels. And these are going to be stored away so that he can't touch them and ruin them. And I also picked up this little jar, which I just thought was beautiful. It's got this lovely leaf design with the green, little bits of blue in here. Just a little storage jar. I mean, you could use this for tea, coffee. Imagine this on a really lovely kitchen, a couple of them. I just think that would be beautiful. I just thought it was really sweet, so I might pop this in my shelving in the dining room, just add a little bit of colour, a bit of life. Or this might go in the kitchen, I'm not sure yet, but this was $9.99. And then, the last thing I have to show you, I did get myself another lamp. And I think I'm starting to have a bit of an addiction to lamps. I don't know what is going on with me, but I bought this for the office. And this piece is, sorry about the lighting, it's so dark in this dining room. This piece is going to be kind of like the center of my office plans. I saw this in there a while ago, it sold out, I couldn't find it again. And when I went in, I saw it there and I just had to get it. This is the Ralph Lauren home lamp. I have this in cream and I now have the beautiful blue porcelain plate style base. Oh my God, this is beautiful. The lampshade, all the little wooden, the dark walnut wooden touches, I love. The bulb that's in here currently is an old one and it's very, very warm, so that needs to be changed. And this won't actually live here, it will live in my office eventually, but I couldn't resist and pop it somewhere and style it up. So I've just got it in this little corner for now. But it's just beautiful. I love the texture and like the vibe that it gives off. I think in the office, this is going to look so stunning. And yeah, it's really inspiring me to get cracking with sorting out the office. But I'm in one of those stages where I actually can't really do much until Jack does things first. And this seems to be a recurring pattern. But yeah, I need him to do the paneling. And I can't really like paint or wallpaper until the paneling is done, and I don't really want to pick any soft furnishings like curtains or get any cabinetry or anything like that until the crux of the room is done. So yes, the job list is very long at the moment and the weekends are getting so packed full of jobs and we just run out of time. Right, it is risotto time. I have got about an hour until my friend arrives, so it's time to get going. I've been literally glued to my laptop and I didn't really realise the time, so I'm in a little bit of a hurry, but I am doing an asparagus risotto, one of my favourites, and I kind of mix up the recipe. I'll add in edamame beans, chicken, bacon. I kind of just make it up as I go along and add in whatever I fancy. But the recipe is a BBC Good Food one, so I'll leave it linked below in case you want to do it as well. But it's really good because you end up using all of the asparagus rather than just sometimes when you're only using the tip. It actually includes the woody ends as well, so brilliant, no wastage. So yes, I'm in a little bit of a hurry, so we're gonna get on with it. The sun has come out now and it literally feels so spring-like. I'm so happy that I decided to make a risotto today because it feels very spring. I think I'm gonna get changed though because I feel a little bit too loungy in this today and I think we're gonna have quite a nice lunch. I think I'm gonna set the table so we can actually sit because usually we'll just sit on the sofa when she comes over and we'll have like a cup of tea, but I want it to feel a little bit nicer because I haven't seen her for a while. So yeah, I think I'm going to quickly get changed if I've got time. I should have time, I've got an hour, so I think that's more than enough. Okie dokes, I need to chop my asparagus. I just always feel like in this kitchen I don't have enough room. Because we've got all of that work surface down there, but I only use this section because it's next to the oven. And I just don't have the space. risotto is done and I'm just leaving that to rest. I've just laid the table with my very wrinkly tablecloth, but I do not have the time to iron it. This is from Biggie's Best, a little boutique store in Tunbridge Wells. I adore that shop so much, it's beautiful. I've got a little water jug here. I got this from an antique shop and I just love it. What else? I've got my oak leaf napkins. These are from Avalon Home. I got these via Wolf and Badger. And then just water glasses, and then obviously we'll have our risotto on here. But yeah, and I've popped my little planter on here as well. It is such a beautiful... Oh, I don't know why that lamp is on. Our lamps just come on randomly because we've got Philips Hue bulbs. But it's a very beautiful day. The sun's kind of in and out. It's a little bit windy, but it's the perfect day to sit inside and have a risotto. I've also got this candle burning that I showed you in a vlog last week. And this is honestly, I feel like I didn't talk about this enough. It smells incredible. It completely fills the entire house. I am desperate to get some more of this because this scent smells unbelievable. I cannot recommend it enough. I've also, as you can see, had a bit of a zhuzh up with the cushions, and I popped these ones from Sewn on here just to brighten it a little bit, just to, you know, refresh. I love mixing up the home decor and like moving it around. I probably do it once or twice every couple of weeks because I don't know, it just really inspires me and it just makes it feel a bit fresher. So yeah, feeling very lovely. Right, I've just had a quick change, so I feel a little bit more dressed up. I absolutely love this outfit. Sometimes when I just really quickly get dressed, I love what I'm wearing, and I think this is going to be a spring outfit favourite. It's kind of like a little bit preppy, and I really like that. So I've kept the white shirt on, but I've gone for my Ralph Lauren cable knit, and then I've gone for these jeans, which I absolutely love. They are from Zara. They're the marine leg jeans, but they're this gorgeous beigey oatmeal colour, and I just think they're perfect for spring. I definitely need to take these up a little bit just so I can wear them with flats, but I popped my flattered ballet flats on just so I can wear some shoes. And yeah, little tan belt. I think it would look nice if I had a chocolate brown belt. Probably need to try and find one of those. I also feel like this makes me look really tall, but I really like this with my hair. It's kind of giving like golf wife chic or something. But I really like it. So yeah, that's the outfit, and I'm still absolutely loving my hair. I've just topped up my lipstick and popped a bit of oil in the ends just so it's feeling a little bit more glossy. And that is me ready for lunch.